Welcome, welcome. This is lesson 1 of asana. Asana means pose. And when we do poses, we usually use a yoga mat. Not always, like right now I'm going to sit in a chair and there is chair yoga. But for this lesson we're going to use a chair. So you might want to get a chair. Or you can sit on a yoga mat if you desire, if you have a yoga mat. We're doing this lesson for people who may not have a yoga mat. I've got a yoga mat beside me here, and I've got some books that I just want to read a little bit, just one sentence out of each book. So the word asana means pose. The so-called Bible of yoga is the Yoga Sutra by Patanjali. And so what does he say about asana? Patanjali says, postures to be assumed should be both still and pleasant. Here's another book. Use a posture that is steady and comfortable. There's another Yoga Sutra. Chapter 2, Sutra 46. Use a posture that is steady and comfortable. So there are a lot of interpretations of the Yoga Sutra, but they all basically agree with that particular sutra. Chapter 2, verse 46, or Sutra 46. That an asana should be comfortable and steady. So asana, the word asana is both singular and plural. Often we say asanas when we mean more than one pose, but it's not incorrect. In fact, it's more correct to say one asana, two asana, three asana, and so on. But it's okay to say asanas. We're going to do some asanas today. So asana, A-S-A-N-A, is a pose that we do in yoga, or poses that we do in yoga, to bring the mind and the body and the breath and the spirit all together as one. So there's an old saying that don't use the body to get into a pose, but use the pose to get into the body. And that's really a good saying, because we intend to listen to the body. We want to listen to the body, get into the body and feel what the body is doing, both the breath, the tissue-type body, and the mind. So all of that, the mind, the body, the material thing, and the breathing, those three things come together. And so that yoga means yoke, bring together. Yoga mats. Talk a little bit about yoga mats. I have a yoga mat here that is about 1/4 inch thick. That's about the right thickness you want as a yoga mat. And it's about 7 feet long and about 2 feet wide. And you can paint a yoga mat fairly easy if you have some acrylic paint. I love to paint. And I have a short video I'd like for you to watch that I introduced to my Facebook group. So let's watch that. Hello again. I want to talk about yoga mats today. So why use a yoga mat? Why not use something like this cushiony mat that's nice and soft, it's a little slick, but it would be very good for the knees. Or why not use something like this rug? It looks nice. Okay, it absorbs sweat real well. Feel nice on the feet. It looks nice. Why use a yoga mat like this mat? A A yoga mat is often used and is preferable to other kinds of rugs or mats because they're called sticky mats for a reason. They allow your feet, and you should wear no shoes or socks, allow your feet, the soles of your feet, not to slip. We don't want to injure ourselves. Like if you're doing a wide-legged fold or something, you don't want to do a split and pull a tendon or a ligament or even a muscle. So that's the reason for using a yoga mat. And it's your personal yoga mat. You don't want to use somebody else's mat or mats that are maybe in the studio or the gym because other people have been using the mat and they have their own sweat and germs and bacteria and virus and so on the mat. So get your own mat. I'm often asked, what's the best way to clean a mat? I have found that the best thing to use are Lysol wipes. Just take a little wipe out and clean the mat and hang it up to dry. And that kills the bacteria, 99% they say, and it dries. You don't want to use soap and water because that soap will get in the mat, the fibers, and believe me, that soap will never get out. So if you get it wet, if you sweat, it'll become slick. You don't want to use soap. Thank you. Hope that helps. If you have questions, let me know. So, in this lesson and in the next lesson, B, we're going to do chair yoga just as an introduction. So basically, asana are used to move the body so we get into the body and feel the body. So the body has ligaments, tendons, fascia, bones, gristle, and all kinds of tissues that stretch here and there, and we're not going to get into that at this point, but we'll talk about it later about all of those connective tissues and how they stretch and how to stretch and how far to go. We'll talk a little bit about how far to go today. So let's do some asana. So sit comfortably, like Patanjali suggests. Bring your back away from the back of the chair. Rest your hands on your knees. For now, let's keep our eyes open. Bring the shoulders back. And I'd like for you to bring your attention to your spine. Feel the spine in your noticing, in your awareness, all the way from the bottom that you're sitting on, up the vertebrae, into the neck, and then imagine the top of your head. And then come down the forehead, and all the way back down the chest and the belly, back down into the legs, and down into the toes, and back up the back of the legs, and come up into the shoulders and down into the arms with your awareness, into the fingers. Take a big breath in, hold the breath, and breathe out, and let your hands come down to your legs again. Now let your breath go down into the belly. Don't breathe too much up here. Let your shoulders now relax. Let your attention come down into the lower belly. And breathe in and out. Put your hand on your belly. And just feel the belly go in and out. You might close your eyes if you want to. And just relax the belly. Feel the spine. Feel the vertebrae in your awareness. Breathing in the belly. So we're getting ourselves ready to do some asana. All right. So put your hands back on your knees, and continue to breathe in the belly. So as we do asana, I'd like for you to try to pay attention to your breath and what your body is doing. And number 3, I can get my finger up there, and 3, what you're thinking. So breathing, the body is moving, and what thoughts are coming up. It's okay to have thoughts. Can't get rid of them, but just notice them. Well, you get rid of them, I guess, when you go to sleep and you're not dreaming. Dead asleep, so to speak. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring our hands together in front of our heart, in front of the chest. Now I'd like for you to raise your elbows a little bit and press the hands in. Look around as you breathe with the belly. Simply press the hands together. And notice as you move your head around in a circle, you lose attention, you lose awareness of the breath. So move your head around one way and then the other. So you're moving the head, you've got your hands together, and become aware of your breathing in the belly. Okay, move your head, look up, and look down. So right now we're doing some asana. We're just moving the head around one way, up and down, as we're paying attention to what we're doing. And paying attention to the breathing. All right, bring your hands back down on your knees. Feel the hands. Bring your awareness down to your hands and feel the energy that might be in your hands now. Bring your hands together. We're going to do what's called the Namaste press. Bring your hands together. And as you press the hands together, breathe in. So as though you're breathing and you're pressing the hands together, pressing energy into your heart. So as you're breathing in that energy into your heart center. So you're pressing the hands and you're breathing in. And then breathe out and press your hands out to the side as though you're pressing out energy, the old energy. So in yoga, prana is the life force. You might call it energy coming in. And then apana is the bad energy, pressing out the old bad energy. And then point your palms up, breathe in as you raise your arms over your head, bring the palms together as though you're getting a ball of energy called chi. So you're bringing your arms up, breathing in into a ball of chi, and then you bring that ball of energy down as you breathe out in front of your heart again, and then as you breathe in, you press that ball of energy into your heart center. Let's do that again. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Rest hands on knees. Feel the energy that might be in your hands, in your feet, maybe in your chest, your belly, your head. run your imagination and your noticing and your awareness all around your body. That's what we want to do in yoga. So asana is real important. Asana have become very exaggerated in a lot of yoga classes in the United States and the Western Hemisphere because we've turned it into kind of business. And people go to yoga thinking that's what yoga is moving in asana, in poses, from one pose to another. And it's kind of like calisthenics or gymnastics or something like that. But it's not intended for that. So we're going to do what it's intended to do, and that is to bring the awareness into the body, not necessarily to get into a pretzel. Sometimes when you get real limber, like if you're 18 years old and you're very athletic, you can wrap yourself into a pretzel, and then you need to go into a tighter pretzel, and then into a tighter pretzel, and then maybe into a ball. So going a little bit further each time is necessary to be able to feel the joints, the tendons, the ligaments, and all those things that we're going to be getting into. So for now, we're just starting out. Namaste press. Let's do that again, but we're going to add something to it. So bring your hands together. Raise the elbows a little bit so you can feel the palms coming together. Okay, so breathe in the energy as you press the hands together. So when we breathe in the nose. So this is something we're adding. We're adding what we call the Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is where you breathe in the nose and breathe out the mouth, making a sound like you're fogging a mirror. I'll be talking about this in all the other lessons. The Ujjayi breath is very important to bring attention to the breath. So in the nose, and then when you breathe out, you make a sound like okay? So hands together, press, elbows up, breathe in the chest, press in the nose, and then breathe out the mouth, go and then breathe in the nose, raise the hands above the head into a ball of chi. Breathe out the mouth, through Ujjayi. Press, breathe in the nose, breathe that prana in. Okay, relax for a little bit. Feel the energy, especially in the heart center. Put a little smile on your face, and let's cross the left leg over the right knee. And then put your left hand on your knee. Place your right hand behind you and grab a hold of the chair. Bring your head high. Breathe with the belly. Take a few breaths in and out. We're just going to do a mild twist. So listen to the body, feel the spine, go with the breath, and just feel the muscles. So take a breath in the nose, down in the belly, and then slowly as you breathe out, twist around to the right. And just hold that for a little bit. Imagine you can feel, see the spine all the way from the bottom to the top, twisting ever so slightly. And as you breathe, the breath comes into the spine. Feel the tissues, feel the spine, the muscles, anywhere in the back, anywhere in the shoulders, anywhere in the legs. Hold it and breathe with the belly. Try to go just a little bit further. Relax your legs, relax your shoulders, relax the breath. Breathe, feel. And slowly come back. Let the breath be at ease. Place both hands on your knee, one hand on top of the other. And slowly bend forward with the intention of touching your nose to your hand. Breathe out as you do. Go down slowly. And hold your nose. If you can, touch your hands. Hold it there and breathe with the belly. Feel the stretch wherever you may feel it. Guide the breath. Imagine you can guide the breath, the prana, into the muscles, into the spine, into the shoulders and the back and the hips and the legs. And then breathe out the apana. Slowly come up, ever so slowly, feeling the body rise. And then uncross your legs. Very good. And then cross the right leg over the left knee. Place the right hand on your knee. Then put your hand behind you, grab a hold of the chair lightly, bring your head to the sky. Take a breath in. Oh, and breathe out as you slowly twist around to the left. And breathe. Feel that stretch all along the muscles near the back, near the spine, up and down the spine. How great it is. You're in touch with the muscles. You're in touch with your spine, which is very, very important. In and out with the belly. Try to go just a little bit further. Good. And then slowly come back. Put both hands on your knee. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, bring your nose down toward and maybe to your hands. And breathe lightly in and out. And then slowly come up, inhaling. Uncross the legs. Bring your back away from the back of the chair, if it isn't already. Raise your shoulders as you breathe in. So this is another little exercise. And breathe out as you lower and let your shoulders relax. Let the arms relax. Feel any tension you have anywhere in the body. The legs, the chest, the shoulders, the face. Relax the arms. And simply let the breath sink down into the belly. Very important. So as you breathe in the nose, raise the shoulders. You can close your eyes if you'd like. And then breathe out the mouth, Ujjayi, as you lower the shoulders. Another time, up in the nose, down out the mouth, Ujjayi. One more time, up and down. Very slowly. In the nose. Ujjayi. Very good way to relax and feel. So when you do an asana, remember those three things, the body, the breathing, and the mind. So all those things are attached together, like two chains, two rings, you might say. Okay. So we're going to do another exercise, another asana. So sometimes we call them exercises, asana. Pose, asana means pose. Bring your arms out to the side. Stretch way up. We're going to work the shoulders a little bit. Feel the shoulders. If you get tired, let your arms come down. But try to hold your arms up as we do the asana. Okay, so our arms are out and the palms are forward. Thumbs up. Feel the breath down in the belly. Put a little smile on the face. Smile. And then as you breathe in, as you inhale, turn the thumbs forward, the palms down. As you breathe out, exhale, come back up with the thumbs. And then this time as you breathe in, turn the arms all the way around, the shoulder joints are working, and the thumbs pointing down as much as possible. And then breathe out as you rotate the shoulders, thumbs up, and then the palms up, the thumbs back. So the muscles and the tendons in the shoulder are being stretched a little bit. This is a fantastic asana. So breathe in and out as you rotate the arms in the shoulder joint. Try Ujjayi breath. You don't want to go too fast. You want to feel. Don't be in a hurry. Roll the hands. Round. Up. Now bring your hands together in front of your heart into Namaste. Bring the elbows up and press the heel of your hands together as you breathe in. And then relax, letting your hands on your knees. Whoa, can you feel that in your shoulders? Warm up the shoulder joint. Excellent. Dalasana for the shoulders. Okay, is your breath sinking down into the belly? And then when you breathe in, roll the prana up to the head. And then roll the prana down into the belly as you breathe in. Breathe out, belly in a little bit, roll the energy, the prana up to the head, down to the belly. Relax. All right? So here's another little exercise. We're going to bring our hands together. I like this little exercise. This is a kind of a Qigong exercise or sequence as well as yoga, asana. So you bring your hands together in a fist, and then you take a breath in, bring your thumbs against your breastbone, take a breath in, a little breath in, not a big breath, just in the belly. And then as you slowly open your hands, touch the thumb and the little fingers together. So you open up like this. And then you put the heel of the hands together, and it looks like it's supposed to resemble a lotus flower. Okay, and then you bring the thumbs and the fingers in, back to your heart, and then out, and then in. So you breathe in as you come back to your heart, and then out as you breathe out as you open the lotus. One more time, into the heart. This time, as you breathe out, you let the old energy out and just open your hands and let it go. Very good. Aha. That brings all the old energy out. All right, so what we're going to do now is sit with one leg out. Come to the edge of your chair if you can. Bring one leg out as far as you can. Weight your back away from the chair. Put one hand on your knee and the other hand on your other knee. And open up your legs. Okay. And then take your forearm and come down on the knee that's in front of you. And then look to the side of where your arm is, holding on to the other knee, like this. And then you twist a little bit so that you look up beyond your shoulder. Now you're going to feel a stretch in the neck and probably all the way down to your bottom. So be very slow and be very cautious. So go forward, look up beyond your shoulder. Don't hold the breath. This is a real good stretch all along the back of the neck and the back and the shoulders. Continue to look up, don't hurt yourself. And then come back. Sometimes that's called the number one asana for chair yoga. Bring the legs back. Isn't that great? You really feel that along the neck and down into the shoulder. Let's do the other side. When you do one side, you need to do the other. So bring your other leg out to the side, just like we did the other side. Spread the legs apart. Bend forward and look up beyond your shoulder. You can feel the stretch in the lower back, the neck. Breathe with the belly and just feel, try to relax, but just feel the stretch that occurs in the muscles and the tendons, even the ligaments. And then slowly, very slowly, come back. want to emphasize the slowness, not fast, but slow. All right. And then sit tall and straight. Now we're going to do what's called shoulder rotation. So sit with your back away from the back of the chair. I got a squeaky chair here. Hope it doesn't bother you. But anyway, so here we are with the hands on the knees, sitting tall and straight, lengthening the spine. Now we're just going to rotate the shoulders. So the hands on your knees will kind of go like this. So you go up and down with your hands as your shoulders come back, up and forward and down. All right? So we're going to breathe with this rotation of the shoulders. Now, I don't want to tell you to breathe any particular way this time. I just want you to breathe in the nose, out the mouth, or any way you want to breathe. Just let the breath be whatever it does. And just roll your shoulders and let your mind just go into the shoulders. Don't try to control the breath this time. Just roll the shoulders. But as you roll the shoulders and you're paying attention to your shoulders, pay attention to the breath, like you're watching it. You're not controlling it. So let's just do that for a little bit. Exaggerate the rotation as much as you can. Rock back and forth in your chair. Be aware. Notice the shoulders. Be aware. Notice the breath. And then, now let's reverse that rotation. Go the other way. And don't control the breath. Don't control it. Just be aware of the breath. And be aware of how the shoulders and the whole body feels. You come back to a nice sitting position. Let your back come against the back of the chair. Bring your hands in front of your heart into Namaste. By the way, Namaste, what does that mean? It means I honor the love that's within you. I honor the peace that's within you. I honor the truth that's within you. I honor the light that's within you. And when you are in that place in yourself, and I am in that place in myself, we are one and the same. Take your hands, place the heel of your hands lightly in your eyes. Take a big breath in and do an Om as long as you can. Again, breathe in, raise the head, Om. One more time, deep breath in. Now keep your hands on your eyes but very slowly move your hands, stretching the skin of your eyes back toward your ears. Lengthen and move your hands all the way to your back of the head, and then down your neck, and then around to the front of your neck, across the shoulders, and then your arms are on the opposite shoulders, and just gently massage your shoulders and your arms, even the elbows and the forearms, and just bring your hands together. Now bring your hands together, but interlace the fingers. Okay, we're going to do some finger stretching. Feel the fingers. This is very good for the hands, the fingers. So if you have arthritis or anything like that, just do what you can do. This is very powerful medicine for the fingers. So breathe in the belly, and as you breathe out slowly, just expel your arms out. Extend your arms out rather, not expel. With the palms forward like this. The fingers are stretching. Hold it. Breathe in the heart, breathe in the shoulders, then breathe out down the arms, out the palms. Stretch the fingers. Breathe in the shoulders, in the heart. Breathe out, down the arms, out the palms. One more time. Breathe in, shoulders. Breathe out, down arms, out fingers, palms. Everything is warming up. Now let the fingers go one at a time, very slowly. Don't be in a hurry. Feel the fingers, feel the wrists. This is very good for carpal tunnel syndrome as well. And then bring the hands together and make a tight fist. And breathe in as you do. Breathe in. And then open the hands as you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Very good. Relax. Now you can relax against the chair. Now what are we doing? We're just feeling what we just did. Don't be in a hurry to do anything else right now. I would like for you just to be aware of the hands.